Welcome, coin lovers, history buffs, and treasure hunters. Today we dive deep into the fascinating world of vintage British currency, unlocking the untold story of a legendary coin that once jingled in the pockets of the United Kingdom's citizens. The 1962 one penny bearing the inscription Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina FIDDEF.SO. Sit tight as we explore the coin's origin, its royal significance, detailed design, circulation history, and yes, its current market value and collectible worth. Let's unearth the true legacy of this classic coin that carries the grace of a monarch and the charm of a bygone era. Let's start by decoding the majestic Latin inscription on the coin. Elizabeth II. This refers to Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning British monarch after Queen Victoria. Dei Gratia Regina, translated from Latin, it means by the grace of God. Queen, signifying divine approval for the monarch's rule. Short for Fidei Defensor or Defender of the Faith, a title granted to English monarchs since the reign of Henry VIII. This was more than just a title, it was a mark of imperial heritage, national pride, and religious responsibility. The obverse of the 1962 one penny coin features a beautifully detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Mary Gillick, who chose to depict the young queen crowned with a laurel wreath, a classical nod to Roman tradition, rather than a royal crown. On the reverse, we find the iconic figure of Britannia, a helmeted woman seated beside a shield bearing the Union Jack, holding a trident in one hand and symbolizing strength, unity, and naval power. This reverse design by Leonard Charles Wyon had been used for over a century, establishing continuity from Queen Victoria's reign to Queen Elizabeth II's. Size-wise, the coin has a large diameter of 30.8 mm made of bronze, and it weighs about 9.4 grams. Its solid feel and classical imagery make it a favorite among collectors. The British pre-decimal penny was part of the old system of currency used in the UK before decimalisation in 1971. The system was composed of pounds, shillings, and pence, where 12 pence made a shilling and 2 pence made a pound. The 1962 penny was minted during a time when the United Kingdom was going through major societal transformations, post-war rebuilding, cultural revolutions, and rising global influence. In 1962, millions of these coins were produced at the Royal Mint located in London. These pennies were circulated widely, used in daily transactions, buying candy, newspapers, bus rides, and more. And because of their robust bronze composition, many survived the wear and tear of everyday use and still exist in decent condition today. However, after decimalisation on February 15, 1971, the penny's value system was overhauled. The old large penny became obsolete and was officially withdrawn from circulation in 1971, although it remained redeemable for a short period. The 1962 one penny is not classified as rare due to its massive production run. Over 145 million pieces were struck in that year, making it one of the most commonly found coins in collections today. However, coin enthusiasts often look for. These include mis-struck letters, off-center impressions, or die cracks. If a 1962 penny has a rare mint error, it can be worth significantly more. Coins are graded from per p to mint state MS. A 1962 penny in uncirculated or near mint condition with original shine and no visible wear is much more valuable than one that's been heavily used. Now let's talk money. What is the real value of the 1962 one penny today? In circulated condition, these coins usually sell for around 10 to 30 cents, as they are relatively common. In fine to very fine condition, expect values around $1 to $2 depending on the coin's appearance. In extremely fine or uncirculated condition, prices range from $5 to $15. Especially if the coin shows minimal signs of wear and has full details. Proof-like specimens or mint errors, these coins can sell for $20. $50 or even more depending on rarity and demand from specialized collectors. So while not every 1962 penny will make you rich, it can certainly hold sentimental and collectible value, especially when found in great condition or as part of a historical set. Collectors from all around the world, especially in Canada, the USA, Australia, and former British colonies, value these coins for their historical links to the British Empire and Queen Elizabeth II reign. Many coin collectors start their collections with pre-decimal coins like this one. It's a gateway to learning about history, royalty, and numismatics. Also, with the recent passing of Queen Elizabeth II, there has been a significant spike in interest in coins minted during her early reign. The 1962 penny is among them, being part of a powerful legacy. The design of Britannia on the penny dates back to Roman times. She is an ancient symbol of the British Isles. Queen Elizabeth II was just 36 years old in 1962, and had been queen for a decade after ascending to the throne in 1952. These pennies are often used in crafts jewelry and vintage home decor due to their iconic look and size. A full bag of pre-decimal pennies weighs over 7 kilograms, which is why many old banks and shops needed reinforced drawers for storage. Could a simple 1962 1-penny coin in your pocket be worth far more than just a penny? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fid Def 1-penny 1962 coin, from its royal history to its hidden collector's value in today's market. In 1962, the world looked very different. The United Kingdom was still using the pre-decimal currency system. Queen Elizabeth II had only been on the throne for a decade, and coins like the 1-penny were not just pocket change, but an everyday essential for millions of Britons. The 1962 1-penny isn't just a coin, it's a miniature time capsule. On its surface, it carries centuries of British tradition, royal symbolism, and a design that dates back to the reign of Queen Victoria. The coin proudly displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II facing right. This is known as the first young head portrait, designed by the talented sculptor Mary Gillick. Around her profile, the inscription reads Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fd, which translates from Latin as Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Here we see Britannia, the legendary female personification of Britain, holding a trident in her right hand and resting her left hand on a shield adorned with the Union Jack. The word 1-penny appears above, and the date 1962 is positioned at the bottom. This Britannia reverse had been in use since the late 19th century and symbolized strength, naval power, and the proud maritime history of the United Kingdom. The 1962 1-penny was part of the pre-decimal British coinage system, which had been in place for centuries. In this system, 12 pence 1 shilling 20 shillings 1 pound, so 1 penny was 1/240th of a pound sterling. This coin was minted at the Royal Mint in large quantities. Millions were produced, but each one carried the weight of history. This was also just 9 years before Britain's historic switch to the decimal system in 1971, which meant coins like this would soon disappear from circulation. Here are the key specifications for the 1962 1-penny. Metal bronze, weight 9.45 grams, diameter 30.81 mm, edge plain, designer obverse Mary Gillick, designer reverse Leonard Charles Wyan. Its large size and heavy weight made it instantly recognizable. You could feel it in your pocket before even pulling it out. In 1962, the Royal Mint struck over 80 million of these coins, making it one of the most common pennies of the early 1960s. They were used daily for everything from buying a loaf of bread to paying for a bus ticket. However, because of their heavy usage, many coins became worn, scratched, or discolored. Finding a 1962 1-penny in mint, uncirculated condition today is far rarer than finding an average circulated one. So, why do collectors still seek out the 1962 penny if it's so common? It comes down to condition, rarity in higher grades, and historical charm. A coin with full luster, no scratches, and crisp details is a treasure for numismatists. Many collectors love assembling complete date runs of British pennies from the reign of Elizabeth II, and the 1962 issue is an important part of that set. Back in 1962, one penny had modest buying power roughly equivalent to about 2 to 3 pence in today's UK currency. Enough to buy a few sweets or a newspaper. Circulated condition, typically worth between 10 pence to £1 in the UK or around 15 cents to $1.25 USD vary. Fine condition can reach up to £2, £3 uncirculated. Brilliant uncirculated prices can range from £5 to £15 depending on the quality, and exceptional graded examples by PCGS or NGC can fetch £20 or more. Special proof strikes, if found, can command much higher values. The 1962 one penny is not a coin that will make you a millionaire overnight, but it's a beautiful piece of Britain's numismatic history. It marks the early reign of one of the longest-serving monarchs in history, retains a design rooted in Victorian times, and stands as one of the last large bronze pennies before decimalization. If you have one of these coins, here's how to check its potential value. Condition is king. Look for sharp details, no corrosion, and original mint luster. Check for errors, although rare. Miss strikes or double strikes can increase value. Store properly. Keep in a coin flip or protective case to avoid scratches. Consider professional grading. If your coin looks flawless, grading might increase its market appeal. So, the next time you come across a 1962 Elizabeth II one penny, remember you're holding a little piece of royal history in your hands. While it might not pay off your mortgage, it's a worthy addition to any coin collection, and a reminder of Britain's rich heritage in coinage. Would you like me to cover more coins from Queen Elizabeth II's early reign? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin stories from around the world. If you'd like, I can also make a short, catchy viral YouTube title and description for this video so it ranks higher in search. That would make this script even more powerful for my channel coin purchaser. So there you have it, the complete story of the 1962 Elizabeth II one penny coin. More than just a piece of change, it's a tangible piece of history, a bridge between the empire's golden age and the modern world. Whether you're a serious numismatist or a curious beginner, this coin is a brilliant addition to any collection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more exciting coin stories every week. Thanks for watching, and as always, every coin tells a story. What's in your pocket?